We are Do you worry about your future and your retirement? I know that I do. I worry about it too much and too often. The thing is, I'm 51 years old and I'm not where I want to be, and I'm certainly not where I imagined that I would be at 51. At this age, I was expecting and imagining that I would have multiple houses in multiple countries. I would drive a Porsche SUV as a daily driver. I would have a beautiful red Corvette Stingray 1971 model in the garage that I took out in the weekends. I believe that I can still get there. I mean, I have to believe that. However, there are some serious fire under my ass, and it should be under yours as well. There are serious fire under all of our asses, to be honest, because the world is changing so fast right now, and I believe we are heading for the biggest disruption that has ever been in life. And yes, I am talking about AI. But this isn't really a video about AI. However, I'm a techie. I have a background from technology, online business, e-commerce, and I see this ginormous change, this ginormous disruption coming our way. And the thing is, it will affect all of us. It really, all of it, in all facets of life, from young to old. But for us 50-something years old who are at the later stage of our career, we are walking towards retirement, towards pension, I think that this change which is coming is not going to be good for us. As an online entrepreneur, and as I said, as a techie, I've been deep down in AI for more than 3 years already. I used to run a newsletter about AI that I sold a few years back. And despite being a techie, I'm really struggling to keep up with all that is AI. And I don't know if it is because, I'm in my 50s and my brain is slower than it used to be. Probably is, but is it that? Or is this just too much for me? Is it too new for me? Is it too technological even for me? I don't know what it is, but it is so crystal clear that it's going to change and everything. It's going to disrupt everything. And I said that this wasn't a video about AI, but I don't know, maybe it is. It is my point of view on something that I believe is going to change immensely for us. And I believe it's going to be we are going to be so affected about us as Gen Xers as we come to the end of our working life. But it's certainly going to affect our children, that's for sure. I think what is coming is going to especially affect those of us who don't have a lot of assets, meaning we don't have a house, and I mean a house that we own, not that the bank owns, or we don't have crypto, we don't have gold, we don't have assets of any kind. Maybe you have a golden pension, but again, I also think that's going to affect you because I'm not sure if you will have that pension by the time that you need it. So here's what I believe. I believe that we have 5, maximum 10 years to win big in life, to accumulate assets, to accumulate wealth, crypto, gold, property, and with that, climb the ladder in life. I think we have 5 to 10 years where that is even possible. The thing is that very, very soon, and again, 5 to 10 years, I think AI is going to make all of us superhuman. It's going to give us capabilities to do so much. However, it's also going to give all businesses the same capabilities. They will very, very soon be able to do all things faster, bigger, better, with less people. I myself am using AI every day. I'm using AI a lot. And what I'm doing today in my business, if I was to do the same things 5 years ago, I would need a team of people, 5, 6, 7 people. I can do those things alone with 3, 4 AI tools, and I'm spending $50 to $100 per month, and that's basically replaced a team of 5, 6, 7, 8 people. And the crazy part is, I'm not even an advanced user of AI tools. I don't think that I am. I am at best average, and that is crazy. I am part of an AI mastermind with a bunch of really smart entrepreneurs. There's about 300 of us in this group. And the things that they are doing with AI is absolutely mind-blowing. But you know what is even more crazy and even more scary? There are thousands of kids, young people, teenagers, sitting around in their parents' houses, in their bedroom, making all these type of tools, IT systems, what have you, using these same tools as I am. And they are literally making the same, better, more advanced system products, digital solutions that only a few years ago, big tech companies needed millions of dollars and huge teams to do. Right now, there are a bunch of teenagers around the world creating all of this shit using AI, and it's just them. So I believe that in 5 to 10 years, AI will be everywhere. It will be a part of everyday life. And that, from one side, means that everything will become easy. There will be abundance. And you might think, well, isn't abundance great? Well, maybe, maybe not. So the problem is that when we reach this point, 5 to 10 years, we will have a K-shaped development curve. Economic growth, K-shaped. So what does that mean? Well, and we probably already are in a K-shaped. So that means that those who have assets, property, gold, crypto, all of those things will basically have more, will become richer, and will be flying. They will be in the upward trajectory of development, economic growth, wealth growth, all of that. They will be in that part of the K. However, those who do not have the assets, who doesn't have anything, they will be in the downwards trajectory of growth. If you are rich, you have assets, you will grow like this and life will be flying. But those who don't have, they will be here. They will be going down. That is the K-shaped growth curve. So what I fear is that for me personally, I'm not asset rich. I have 5 years to get on that trajectory. If not, I'm going to be in this one. And for us who's coming to the end of our working life, Gen Xers, who maybe only have a pension or even a shitty pension for that matter, it's a problem. Our retirement might be fucked. We're gonna get crushed if we don't get on the right trajectory here. Now, okay, this is extremely superficial of what a K curve growth is. This is a complex topic, and this is not a finance channel, and I'm not even smart enough or good enough to be able to explain this to you. However, what I believe and what I'm trying to say is that there are 5 to 10 years left where we, who don't have a lot, have the ability to climb the ladder of life, to have upwards mobility in life. I believe in 5 to 10 years, that's going away. So if you're on the rich growth, you'll become richer. But if you're not in the asset rich, you'll become poorer. So that means that wherever you are in life, when we have AI everywhere, where you are when that inflection point comes, which I believe is 5 to 10 years away, wherever you are when this happens, that is where you will stay for the rest of your life. That is where your family will stay for the rest of their lives. And that is so freaking scary, because if you end up in this part of the K curve, it basically removes hope in life. So that is basically what I think about a lot these days. I have 4 children. And the thing is, I used to have a lot of money. I lost it all twice. I built myself up, made a bunch of money, went away. Build it up again, went away. So I'm now trying to be third time lucky. I'm trying to build myself up again and make millions again for the third time. However, I do believe I have only 3 years left to do so. I said 5 to 10, but I want to do it in 3 because it's approximately. It can be 3, it can be 2, it can be 7, it can be 15. I would say somewhere between 5 and 10 is where the window of opportunity lies. And if we do not manage to fix ourselves and make a lot of money or get a lot of assets before AI is everywhere, we are fucked. That's the brutal truth of things. And that is all I had to say for this video. Tomorrow there will be a more optimistic and positive video. So I'll see you tomorrow.